Hi, everyone, and thanks for tuning in. We've got these really interesting excerpts today from a story called The Forgotten Garden.
Yeah, from that PDF you sent over, it's quite evocative.
It really is. And our plan, our mission for this deep dive is to unpack it. We're looking for those, surprising bits of wisdom.
Especially lessons that might resonate, maybe particularly with younger people navigating, well, tough stuff like disappointment
Yeah.
and love.
Exactly. So the story kicks off with Layla and her mother. They have this beloved rose garden. And right away, there's this piece of wisdom. Love is like a flower. It needs patience to bloom.
Sets the stage, doesn't it? This idea of natural timing, of not rushing things, which, feels quite relevant today.
Totally. Then Yasin shows up, a traveler. He's drawn to the garden.
And he and Layla start working together side by side, tending the roses.
Yeah, the source says she really saw a future with him blossoming right there.
That shared act of nurturing the garden, it becomes a potent symbol for their bond, investing in something together, hope.
But then, heartbreak hits. Suddenly,
Yeah.
Yasin just leaves. Abruptly, leaves behind a note.
Just a note, what did it say?
It says, "Forgive me, some roads must be walked alone." Crushing.
Wow.
And Layla, she's devastated. Her reaction is she abandons the garden completely.
Right. And the story shows it just withering away, all that vibrancy gone.
It's such a strong visual, isn't it? How loss can just drain the life out of things we care about, how we let them go when we're hurting.
Absolutely. Neglect follows pain sometimes.
But here's the turn. Layla's under an old oak tree, lost in sadness, and this elderly woman appears.
Okay, like out of nowhere.
Sort of, yeah. Her voice is described like rustling leaves, and she gives Layla this key message.
Which is?
Flowers wilt when untended, but roots survive beneath the soil. Wait, spring always returns.
Ah, okay. That's powerful. Shifting the focus from the visible loss, the flower, the relationship to the hidden strength.
Exactly,
Right.
the resilience underground.
Yeah. It's a reminder that even when everything looks dead on the surface, the potential, the roots, they're still there, waiting.
And Layla actually listens. She goes back, she starts tending the garden again, weeding, pruning, nurturing.
Takes effort then. It's not passive waiting.
Right. Seasons pass, the story says, and the garden. It doesn't just recover, it blooms even brighter than before.
And that action, her returning to care for it, illustrates that first big lesson the source highlights. Disappointment is not an ending, but a turn in the path. So for you listening, if something feels like a dead end, a friendship, a plan, whatever, maybe it's actually like redirecting you somewhere else.
Yeah, a path you couldn't see before the disappointment. And her physically tending the garden connects to the next insight, right?
Which is?
Tend to your inner garden. Even broken soil can grow resilience. It's about actively nurturing yourself after you've been hurt.
Right. It's not just about the roots surviving on their own. You have to work the soil. You have to choose to cultivate that strength within yourself. Your capacity is still there.
Then the story moves towards its end. It's spring again, gardens flourishing, and a stranger arrives.
Another traveler.
Seems so. Drawn by the garden's beauty, carrying rare seeds this time. And Layla shares her final piece of wisdom.
Okay, what does she say now after all this?
She says, "Love cannot be forced. But when the soil is ready, it blooms on its own."
Ah, bringing it all together. Which leads straight to that third takeaway. True love arrives unforced, like spring after winter's hush.
It suggests genuine connection happens when you're ready, when your inner guardian is healthy, not because you chased it.
Exactly. And there's that final line from the source, too. Do not mourn the petals that fall. They make way for new flowers.
Which really captures the whole cycle, doesn't it? Loss making space for renewal.
It perfectly sums up Lila's journey. Loss isn't just an ending, it's part of the process.
So thinking about this story, how does it resonate with you? Maybe there's a part of your